Hey there, I'm Jennifer, 28 years old, and let me tell you about the roller coaster that became my life. So buckle up, folks, because we're diving into a story that's stranger than fiction. It all started when I married Ken, thinking we'd have this blissful life together. Little did I know, I was signing up for a first row seat to the dysfunction junction that was Ken's family. We're talking about in-laws from hell, people. My mother-in-law, let's call her Patricia, was the queen bee of the toxicity. From day one, she made it clear that I was more of a servant than a daughter-in-law. Now, Ken and I met at a matchmaking event. Yeah, I know, sounds like something out of a rom-com. But life ain't always rainbows and butterflies. Ken, being 2 years older, turned out to be a colleague of the friend who dragged him to the event. I guess it was destiny that we ended up together, or maybe it was just the universe playing a twisted joke. Moving into Ken's family home was like stepping into a lion's den. Patricia, with her crescent-shaped eyes and perpetual scowl, welcomed me with a laundry list of chores and criticisms. Cooking in that kitchen felt like navigating a war zone. She even had the audacity to kick my already broken leg just for sitting down. Talk about a warm welcome. But here's the kicker. Ken, my dear husband, was no knight in shining armor. Instead of standing up for me, he joined in on his mom's relentless attacks. It was like living in a twisted version of Cinderella, where the Prince Charming joins the evil stepmother in making your life a living hell. Patricia had a knack for belittling not just me, but Ken and his father too. She'd constantly berate Ken, calling him weak-willed and a good-for-nothing. I figured she had some kind of condition where she couldn't survive without making snide remarks. But hey, I toughed it out, believing it was just a phase. Fast forward to a family dinner where things hit the fan. Trisha, always the drama queen, made a spectacle of my fall, acting like it was some embarrassing display. Enter the savior, Ken's grandmother. Let's call her Eleanor. She put Patricia in her place, telling her to set an example and scolding her for mistreating me. This incident became a turning point. I realized I couldn't endure this toxic circus any longer, so I decided to pack my bags and take a short trip back to my childhood home. Ken, in his attempt to control the situation, tried to tag along, but my dad shut him down, telling him off for standing by while his daughter was mistreated. Back at my childhood home, I received calls almost daily from Patricia, Ken, and even his father. They wanted me to ask Eleanor to leave, as they struggled with the chores she assigned. Honestly, I couldn't care less. They sowed what they reaped. I decided to go through with the divorce, and Eleanor played mediator, making the process surprisingly smooth. Now here I am, half a year later, enjoying life, searching for a job, and starting anew. But guess what? My ex-husband, along with my in-laws, had the audacity to track me down at my workplace. My parents weren't having any of it, and I found myself cursed by them daily. Yet I felt no sympathy as security men handled them out of the building. I don't want them in my life anymore, not after the hell they put me through. Now I've got someone special in my life who respects me and shares his opinions confidently. Marriage is still a scary thought, but I'm not closing any doors. Life's a journey, and revenge, my friends, is best served by living well. So let's see where the road takes me next. And that brings us to the present moment, folks. Here I am, Jennifer, standing tall and proud, embracing the freedom I fought for. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs, and I'm ready to swing for the fences. After the workplace debacle with my ex and in-laws, I decided it was time for a change of scenery. I landed a new job in a different city, a fresh start away from the ghosts of my past. The people at my workplace are a breath of fresh air, supportive, understanding, and miles away from the toxicity I left behind. It wasn't long before I found a small apartment that felt like a sanctuary. No more demanding chores, no more twisted family dynamics. Just me, my thoughts, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. My parents, God bless them, have been my pillars of strength throughout this journey. They've seen me through the storms, and now they're helping me rebuild. I've rekindled old friendships and made new ones. Socializing is no longer a nerve-wracking experience, and I'm slowly rediscovering the joys of being myself. The scars from the past are healing, and every day feels like a step towards self-discovery and empowerment. Work keeps me occupied during the day, and my evenings are filled with activities that bring me joy. Whether it's a stroll in the park, reading a good book, or trying my hand at cooking without the fear of judgment, I'm relishing the simple pleasures life has to offer. As for romance, well, it's on the horizon. I've met someone who sees the strength in my vulnerability, the beauty in my flaws. It's a slow dance of getting to know each other, and I'm savoring every moment. Love, genuine and untainted, is something I thought I'd lost. But here it is, knocking on the door when I least expected it. Marriage is still a bit daunting, given my past experience, but this time feels different. It's not about escaping a toxic situation. It's about choosing to share my life with someone who values and respects me. And if the future holds a wedding ring, well, I'll face it head on, armed with the lessons from my past. The city lights outside my window twinkle like a promise of new beginnings. I'm taking each day as it comes, crafting a future that reflects the person I've become, resilient, independent, and unapologetically me. Revenge isn't about tearing others down. It's about building yourself up, and I'm doing just that. As the days turn into weeks and weeks into months, the rhythm of my new life becomes a melody of resilience and self-discovery. The city becomes my canvas, and every street, every cave, is a stroke on the painting of my reinvention. Work is not just a means to an end. It's a platform for growth and self-realization. I've taken on new challenges, proven my capabilities, and earned the respect of my colleagues. The corporate world, once a source of anxiety, has transformed into a stage where I showcase my talents. It turns out that breaking free from the shackles of a toxic past can unleash untapped potential. My apartment, though modest, is a sanctuary of peace. It reflects the taste and preferences of someone who has found comfort in her own company. The walls echo with laughter shared with friends, the aroma of meals cooked without judgment, and the warmth of solitude embraced. Friendships, both old and new, continue to blossom. I've surrounded myself with people who uplift, support, and celebrate each other's victories. The fear of judgment has dissipated, replaced by the joy of authentic connections. These bonds serve as a reminder that life is richer when shared with those who genuinely care. Love, in its purest form, tiptoes into my life. The man I've met, let's call him Alex, is a partner in the truest sense. He respects the scars of my past, understanding that they shape the person standing before him. Together, we navigate the intricacies of a budding romance, learning from each other and building a foundation of trust. Marriage, once a source of trepidation, now appears on the horizon as a possibility worth exploring. Alex and I share dreams, aspirations, and the desire for a future built on mutual respect and companionship. The wounds of the past have not closed completely, but they serve as a reminder of the strength required to overcome adversity. The city lights, once strangers, have become familiar companions. The twinkling skyline outside my window is a reminder that life is a journey, not a destination. Each flicker of light represents a story, a struggle, a triumph, echoing the collective human experience. And so the story continues, a tapestry of growth, resilience, and love. The road ahead is uncertain, but I face it with a heart full of gratitude for the lessons learned and a spirit undeterred by the challenges that may come. This chapter may not have a neatly tied bow, but it's written with authenticity and courage. As I navigate the twists and turns of this journey, I find myself embracing the ebb and flow of life's currents. Each day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to appreciate the intricate dance of existence. The city, with its ceaseless energy, becomes a metaphor for the constant evolution within. Work, now a fulfilling endeavor, provides not only financial stability, but a sense of purpose. I've found a niche where my skills align with my passion, and the daily challenges are met with a smile. The corporate ladder becomes a staircase, and with each step, I ascend towards a brighter, more empowered version of myself. My apartment, once a refuge, transforms into a canvas for self-expression. The walls adorned with artwork and memories bear witness to a life lived authentically. It's not just a place to rest my head. It's a sanctuary where I recharge, create, and reflect. Friendships deepen, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences and unwavering support. The fear of judgment dissipates further, replaced by a profound understanding that we are all imperfect beings navigating the complexities of life. Together, we laugh, we cry, and we celebrate the beauty of human connection. Love with Alex flourishes, evolving into a partnership rooted in mutual respect and admiration. We navigate the nuances of each other's personalities, recognizing that love is not a destination but a continuous journey. The prospect of marriage is no longer a daunting shadow, but a shared aspiration, a commitment to building a life together. The city lights continue to whisper stories of resilience and triumph. Each flicker becomes a testament to the countless narratives intertwining in this vast urban tapestry. As I gaze out into the night, I am reminded that life is a mosaic of moments, both big and small, that shape the narrative of our existence. The road ahead is still uncertain, but the uncertainties no longer intimidate me. With a heart open to possibilities, I step into each new day with curiosity and courage. The scars of the past, though visible, serve as a reminder of the strength that lies within. The seasons change, and with them, my life undergoes subtle transformations. As spring breathes new life into the city, I find myself blooming alongside it. Work becomes not just a routine, but a source of inspiration, a place where creativity and innovation converge. The projects I embark upon are not just tasks, but opportunities to leave an imprint on the professional landscape. In my apartment, the walls witness the evolution of my personal space. I experiment with decor, embracing the eclectic and the sentimental. It's a reflection of the multifaceted person I've become, a testament to growth, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. Friendships deepen, and I discover the beauty of vulnerability. Shared laughter reverberates through cozy gatherings, and genuine conversations become the cornerstone of these connections. The fear of judgment, once a heavy burden, is replaced by a sense of liberation. In the company of true friends, I find acceptance and understanding. Love with Alex matures, deepening into a partnership built on shared values and dreams. The prospect of marriage, once a distant possibility, now takes on a tangible form. We navigate the complexities of merging two lives, learning that love is not just a sentiment but a daily choice to cherish, respect, and uplift each other. As summer arrives, the city pulses with life, mirroring the vibrancy within me. The nights are filled with the symphony of city sounds, a gentle reminder that life is a mosaic of experiences. The scars of the past, though etched into my story, no longer dictate my path. They are symbols of resilience, reminders that I've weathered storms and emerged stronger. The city lights, ever-present companions, cast a warm glow on my journey. Each beam is a whisper of encouragement, urging me to forge ahead. The road ahead may be winding, but with every step, I claim ownership of my narrative. Autumn approaches, and I find myself reflecting on the harvest of lessons garnered over the past months. Work, relationships, and personal growth intertwine in a tapestry of experiences. Challenges become opportunities, setbacks become stepping stones, and every twist in the road becomes a plot twist in the story of my life. As winter descends, a quiet calm settles over the city. It's a season of introspection, a time to appreciate the beauty of stillness. The city lights continue to flicker, casting a serene glow. I embrace the pause, knowing that, come spring, the cycle of growth and renewal will begin anew. And so the story unfolds, a saga of resilience, love, and self-discovery. The chapters may not be neatly delineated, and the plot may not follow a predictable arc, but therein lies the beauty of life. The narrative is ongoing, and as I turn the pages, I savor each word, each moment, and each possibility that lies ahead.